Twitter chats have been a wonderful way to actually exchange ideas and get your steers on straight into policy and to create policy that really supports practice on the ground.
I'm a big social media fan and I particularly enjoy using Twitter. I use it in lots of different ways, but recently I've had some really great experiences using it to help my own research. Recent scoping review that I've been doing as part of a much broader search strategy, I included a strand that went out on Twitter asking people to contribute and volunteer their own research or any research that they'd heard of that met my criteria. I had a really great response to that from around the world, and that has led to the development of some really useful research networks. So I think Twitter is great and I hope to see you on there soon.
My nursing journey started nearly 20 years ago. As the time went by, I kind of lost of the sparkle and the passion I had when I was nearly qualified. Everything changed 3 years ago when I found Twitter, and I never looked back. I never thought that Twitter can be used as a professional tool, and at the beginning I only used to retweet and follow some celebrities. In a space of 3 years I gone from nearly leaving the profession because I was totally disengaged and fed up to now being one of the proudest nerds that you can ever find. Twitter has transformed my life, and it can transform you.
For me, social media is an absolutely vital tool in modern healthcare, in developing learning lessons and sharing best practice. The potential here is huge, and I do not believe we've yet started to touch the sides of the opportunities it gives us to develop.
I can follow like-minded individuals on Twitter, from doctors, nurses, a whole range of AHPs, but also organisations. It means I'm aware of the latest policies, evidence, all of the information that comes out from those organisations, as well as connecting with the relevant people on Twitter. I can ask questions, I can answer questions, I can take part in discussions on Twitter. I've never felt so aware of all the relevant information, up-to-date information and evidence, and certainly I wouldn't be without it.
What I quickly found was that there was a group of individuals who challenged my views, who got in touch with me, who found it easier to access a conversation with me than they would have done otherwise, who provided me with resources and insight, and who genuinely were helpful to me as a leader.
I remember when I first started using social media a few years ago, I was a real skeptic at first, but over the years I've found that it's become a part of my daily work, like everything else that I do. It brings new connections, it brings new people into my life, it gives me new ideas and really challenges me at times.
For me, social media and Twitter primarily has been a great way for me to connect with thinkers all over the world, really broaden my horizons and expose me to all sorts of different sorts of thinking. I was really attracted by the range of critical thinking that was out there. Social media has been a great way for me to challenge some of my thinking, to put my ideas out there and discuss them and debate them with people that I'd never normally interact with or cross paths with in my day-to-day life. So it's been a great resource for me, and I definitely recommend getting involved if you're not.
In my 6 years of blogging, tweeting, vlogging, Facebooking, YouTubing and general all-round sharing, I found that the world I have access to via social media has also changed me. It's made me a lot braver. It's definitely made me more knowledgeable. It's given me ideas and inspiration and helped me to achieve things I never thought I could do. It's given me friendship and camaraderie. And I believe that actually through using and engaging with people via social media, I've become a much better nurse.